ABL Friday Basketball Game of the Week. Once again, the Saigon Heat take to their home court on Friday night, this time to host Coach Joe Bryant and the Chang Thailand Slammers. Both sides coming into this one on a 3-game losing streak and occupying the last 2 spots in the league standings. The Heat, without their high-scoring import David Palmer, was unable to play due to a back injury. No word as to how serious the injury, but a much smaller Ben Wisniewski filling in for Palmer would leave a severe mismatch at the center position.
Gets his own rebound, easily flushes it in. So that's a 4-point lead early on for the Slammers. And
the Slammers take advantage early on as they open the game with a huge scoring run. Dior Lohorn finally breaking the drought as he gives the Heat their first basket of the game. Then Lohorn shows his outside range by knocking down a 3-pointer. Lohorn filling in nicely at the center position as he catches this lead pass for the easy basket.
The Slammers on the move. Gossip catches it inside now.
Thailand matching their scoring pace to keep the lead at 10. But Lohorn continues to feel it from the outside as he brings it back to within single digits. With Lohorn leading the charge, Saigon adds a couple more late scores to close out the first quarter. By the end of one, the Slammers' lead have been cut down to 1 possession as they lead the Heat 21-18.
Back the other way, here comes the Saigon Heat. Big Drew finishes the fast break, and that's going to bring them within 1.
More scoring exchanges to start the second quarter as Pairaj Sektira lays one in for the Slammers.
Cross position inside, Fernandez. Nowhere to go.
That is answered moments later by Jai Reyes as the Heat catch a break from a tie turnover, sending them the other way for the transition basket.
Another transition basket.
Then Lohorn cleans up the offensive boards and cuts the lead to 1. Watch as Fräulein Bagyan creates separation from his defender and knocks down to 3. And that creates some separation in the score as the Slammers go back up by 4. Lohorn still with the hot hand in the second quarter lets another one fly. But Bagyan matches it with a triple of his own, Slammers up by 5. Bagyan spots up and drains another one from beyond the arc, and that pushes the Slammer lead to 7. Darongpan Pirambilachai hits a baseline jumper to increase the lead to double digits. But Lohorn closes out the first half with a strong move to the basket, cutting the lead to 8 at the break.
Well, I just told him to be careful. It did change a little bit, but I got to try to rotate the players in and out. But one thing I want to say that Saigon's playing well, even though they have 1 import. And this crowd is a great crowd here, probably the best in basketball. So I told our players you got to stay focused because the Saigon's going to play with a certain energy because of the crowd. So we just got to make our free throws and then move forward from there.
Second half continues with more scoring from both sides. Dior Lohorn still carrying the load for the Heat as he hits a long jumper over Chris Charles. Then another one from way outside, and that brings them back within 8.
Once again.
But the Heat, with one of their 15 turnovers here, it leads to an easy basket the other way for Wuttipong Dawson.
Lohorn, unable to stop him. There is a
Another solid game for Dawson as he catches the inbound pass right underneath the basket for the score.
Thailand Slammer inbound pass.
Then he runs the floor for the hoop and harm on the finish. Slammer lead is back up to 12.
With the layup and the foul.
They continue to pressure on the defensive end as Charles shuts the door on Lohorn with a huge block.
Erase that shot.
Then the Slammers score off another inbounds play to take a 15-point lead.
Almost worked. Bad timing. They score a 3-pointer instead. So Bagyan. Lohorn makes his move. What a great move inside by Dior Lohorn.
Lohorn and Morrison with a couple of late third quarter baskets close the gap to 11 heading into the fourth. After being held scoreless in the entire third quarter, Chris Charles would open the fourth on a tear.
Hand off the Lohorn, and that's tipped away by Lerlapu. Running the floor.
He caps off the run with a 3-point play with plenty of time remaining in the quarter.
Slammers back inside to Charles again, and this time he takes a much closer.
Michael Earl stretches the lead to 17 after this two-handed throwdown in the lane.
Two-handed flush by Michael Earl. The Heat trying to regroup.
A nice move to the basket by Larry 2 is easily matched by Chris Charles on the other end as he's able to have his way inside the paint.
Nice baby hook there over Theo Lohorn.
No one from the Heat is able to contend with Charles as he follows up his own miss at will.
With another putback.
Baghian, the league assist leader, racking up 12 assists in this one, with plenty of targets to choose from as Charles makes it look easy on this tip-in. A rare three-pointer for the Heat as they're only able to hit 17% of their shots from downtown, going 5 for 29. Fernandez makes it a 20-point lead and gives the Slammers their biggest lead of the game late in the fourth.
Love that outside shot. Tipped away. And here comes the Saigon Heat. Min with the layup.
One final basket by the Heat would make it a final score of 76-58 at the buzzer, and the Chang Thailand Slammers bring an end to their 3-game losing streak behind 22 points and 17 boards from Chris Charles and 16 apiece from Dawson and Baghian. Meanwhile, the Heat dropped their 4th consecutive game. Lohorn, the only Saigon player in double digits with 34 points, but unable to get the job done for them tonight.
All right, well, you know, tomorrow's another day. We just take this win and enjoy it, and we worry about tomorrow. But, you know, like I said, the fans are great here. I mean, this is the best in the ABL. It's the best I've seen, you know, around. So, you know, for us to stay focused and come out with a 18-point win, I'm very happy.
Just keep playing together. That's why coach give him a lot of playing time and lead this team.